हे मोए अकेली जान दो। शंकर जी से कह लगी बोरा पार्वती जी।
ये बहुत सारी रोमांटिक कहानियाँ सुनते हैं हम गाँव के बारे में। तो यहाँ पे जो जो कहानियाँ हमने सुनी है वो कहानियाँ यहाँ एग्जिस्ट करती हैं, बहुत अजीब लगा। मतलब अभी भी मानने को मन नहीं करता है कि कुछ ऐसे गांव हैं जहाँ पे एक कुम्हार कुम्हारी कर रहा है और उसको उसके लिए धान मिल रहा है। मतलब आर्थिक संबंध केवल पैसों का नहीं।
So for me, coming to a village is a very new experience. What they have is a life that I think every urban child cherishes and would like to live.
The gathering that you have kind of Ashish bhai, you, Mayank and Ariman, all of you have arranged this. It's quite special in the way that you've actually managed to bring a lot of people who are not just speaking but practicing, and to meet them and to just share what they are doing. First, it's given me the confidence to keep doing what I'm doing at home, but it's also told me that I can also travel with them for some time. I can also be with them. It's given me the that safety net or the support system.
The kind of engagement that we've had over the last 5 days, the kind of themes that we have spoken about, the discussion sessions that were organized, is something that you don't get access to in a lot of places, even in university, traditional university settings.
कि पता ही नहीं था कि मतलब ऐसी बातें हो सकती हैं, लोगों से ऐसी बातें सुन सकते हैं। कितने अलग अलग तरीके के लोग आए। और मैं जैसे ग्रुप डिस्कशंस में भी मैंने कहा कि मैं तो ज़्यादा बोलने की इच्छा ही नहीं करती थी, क्योंकि सारी तरह से सारे लोगों से इतना ज्ञान मिल रहा था। अलग अलग तरह से, अलग अलग स्टेट से, अलग अलग विचारों के लोग आए हैं जो अलग अलग तरीके के काम कर रहे हैं।
I'm really glad we started our days with practicals. क्योंकि एकदम से नींद से उठ के you are assigned some groups जहाँ आप एकदम भक्ति और श्रद्धा से एक आर्टिसन के पास से कुछ सीख रहे हो. It's not some hi-fi city-bred professional. A very humble, simple-looking artisan coming from the village. तो ये बात बहुत अच्छी लगी कि वो सच्ची में genuinely हमको सिखाना चाह रहे थे कुछ. So it felt like a very personal guru shishya kind of a relation.
I like learning like that. I think it also just opens up people's minds and you don't get stuck on only talking, because talking and language can take you only so far. It's very important, but it's not all there is. And this was like a practical demonstration of that.
And then being at their houses was another whole other experience. Getting to know their families. I think the most striking thing for me is how welcoming it felt going to their place. I mean, it was already great working with them here in the ashram, because I just enjoyed the way they were teaching us also.
Generally, we think it is only one person who works on the grass, but after coming here, we also realized that the whole family kind of works, and the whole perspective of seeing things itself has changed.
Now when you think of solutions, there's another added layer to think about. Not just value addition, that okay, this person can work on bamboo or pot, maybe we can make another product. Now there's another layer. Am I destroying his daily life? Or how can I do it within the limitations of his daily life?
The craft that I had to engage with was broom making. And I was able to see that how a dry date palm leaf turned into a broom by just sheer artistry and craft of a person, and without the use of any kind of industrial product. So questions about waste generation, about livelihoods, about codependence, interdependence were all kind of getting cleared by just engaging with this one activity.
कैसे जो हमारे आर्टिसन बेस काम रहे हैं अलग अलग और उनसे रिलेटेड जो व्यवस्थाएं बनी हैं, व्यवस्थाएं शब्द ही नहीं मुझे पता था पहले, तो मैंने बताया कई लोगों को कि ये व्यवस्था का जो टर्म है, आइडिया है, वो भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, ये मुझे नहीं पता था। तो सबसे बड़ी तो वो लर्निंग रही।
All these things is not something a college professor would teach you, because all they would do is that, a professor's life, his personal life and his professional life is different. Like, in university he just comes and teaches you as a professor, but here we were going to artist house. In their house it was their life, it was their personal life, so it was so intertwined. It was not fragmented. We were seeing a person as a person and not dividing it. So when you learn from that person, it gives you, it's an education of a heart.
The thing that actually most mesmerized me was the bhajan mandali which came one night. The first bhajan that they performed, they just used 2 words, Sita Ram. With combinations of Sita Ram, they just took you to some other plane.
मतलब इंडिया में रहते रहते 26 साल के हो गए हैं, बट मतलब और टीवी पे देखा है ये सब, बट नेवर रियली जस्ट गॉन, एंड इट वाज सो ब्यूटीफुल. आई थिंक दैट वाज द some of my favorite bits.
Even like amazing instrument that I've never seen before, like part of them sitting all together, and it was also very spontaneous. I wasn't prepared for that. It just happened, and it kind of developed to a very almost ecstatic experience. And I think the culture itself is very precious, just to still have connection to that culture and to see how it's just lived through the people in the villages. That's something that I feel like is very much lost in Germany.
There's a lot of resistance that the mind gives. It's not easy to change. It's not easy to look. नज़रिया बदलना इतना आसान चीज़ नहीं होता है. But I think उसका एक seed sow हो चुका है अब.
So these spaces are very valuable, where there's this kind of gift is being offered, and with a lot of generosity, and an environment is being created where real learning is being made possible.
अच्छा लग रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है कि हम जब वापस लौटेंगे तो अब ये मैं कहानियाँ लेकर नहीं जा रहा हूँ, मैं यथार्थ लेके जा रहा हूँ.